Hey, hi, hello. This is a nice cozy one. I'm currently coming live at you all with my Sunday coffee and a whole lot of stuff to show you. And I am pumped. Originally, I was not going to do this until tomorrow on Monday. If you're watching in real time, if you're watching on the replay, just know that you're getting this early because I just couldn't keep it to myself anymore. Do you ever have these moments where you are able to put together something that is so incredibly epic that you're like, where are my witnesses? Like, where are the people who are seeing that this is happening in real time? Because it's so dope. So one of the things that was incredibly important to me in putting together the Academy, my makeup school for teenagers, is that I wanted it to be something, I wanted the Academy to be a place that was perfect for the everyday makeup wearer, the sometimes or occasional makeup wearer, and also the like someday makeup wearer. And what I mean by that is like maybe perhaps maybe perhaps you have a teen who is like interested in makeup, but like they're not going to be wearing it on a regular basis right now. But in the future, they're going to have a much better experience and knowledge base of makeup because they have this foundation. You know what I mean? It's also great. The Academy is great for people who are like, I am in this. I want to learn makeup. I want to know how to do it on myself and what's going to work for me. Because if you're trying to go to makeup school to become a makeup artist, there are already tons of places that exist that are perfect for that. There are tons of makeup schools for people who want to become professional makeup artists. But where do the everyday makeup wearers go to learn how to do makeup? I could not find that solution that was a place that was streamlined and concise, that was age appropriate and kind of had your peers working together and learning together. And then also that gave you guidance about like what's going to work on you, as opposed to like, here are all the steps to how makeup works from start to finish based on what, you know what I mean? It's really silly to learn about things that you're never going to use. If you if you are like, I really want to emphasize my eyes, that's what I want to learn. Like I want to be so confident in using eyeliner and eyeshadow and mascara and like amplifying that situation all day, every day. You should be able to learn those specific skills while also getting additional foundational makeup knowledge that's going to help serve you for the rest of your life. And so that's what the Academy is doing. And I am going to be telling you more and more about the Academy, as I have been for the last few videos that I've done here, but also in the ones coming up, because if you're, again, watching in real time, it's currently Sunday, March 27th, and on Thursday, March 31st, the doors are opening to the Academy, and you can get your teens in immediately on that day. So what I want to show you, though, is what I call the must-haves bag. When I was building the Academy, the very first thing that came to mind was like, people are going to need some stuff. And what I mean by that is there are some tools and products that I'm like, if you don't have these things, it just makes it an uphill battle. And it also requires you to take more time than is necessary to gather all of your materials so that you can have what you need to even get started. And I found that idea incredibly frustrating. I did not want people to have to like go to the stores or order things online and wait for them to come in before they've even had their first class. Like I wanted people to be able to like jump in and be like, oh my gosh, I have everything I need. So I created the must-haves bag, and it is packed. Okay. Currently, there's going to be like a few different designs. I didn't make this bag, but this is what it looks like. It is currently packed, and I have a couple extra things that I have to add in there. So I'm gonna work on that. But I wanted you all to see what you get, because this is not a bonus. This is what's included in your Academy enrollment. Every student gets this. So I will start with the two. No. I'm not going to start with those two. Okay. I'm going to start with how I start your curriculum. So the Academy has a curriculum. It's called the Secret Makeup Handbook. I created the Secret Makeup Handbook about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, because I kept hearing the same thing from my clients. Is that like, I feel like there was a manual that, or like a class that everybody got in middle school that I missed, and somehow I don't understand how to do makeup but everybody else does. And I was like, no, that's not a real thing, but I can create one. So Secret Makeup Handbook has existed in 85 Beauty for a while now, and it is a video series that teaches you all of the foundational things you need to know about makeup, which includes why makeup is so hard. It includes how you can find the right foundation color and the right concealer for you. It includes the differences between textures and coverage and what those words mean and what they like, how they affect your makeup, and why you've probably had some struggles before, but it sets you up to have a whole lot of success moving forward. We talk about eyeliner. We talk about brows and grooming your eyebrows. We talk about blush and bronzer and like application videos. It's so good. And the very first thing that I start with is how to take off your makeup, because I find that it's really irresponsible to teach somebody, here are all the things you can pile on your face, without first telling them, like, here's how you take all of this stuff off when you're done, so that you can take really good care of your skin and have a really nice canvas to use the next time you're ready to put on makeup. And so we're starting with the cleansing products. So everybody is going to get 3 cleansing products that I'm like, you must have, right? It's the must-haves bag. So first, you're going to get the micellar cleansing water. I always tell people, like, the pink one is the better one. I don't care how many different versions they put out. The pink one's good. And I, in the past, have always used like those cotton pads, the cotton rounds and everything else. And I wanted to start like looking for some more sustainable options. Hello, they put out these micellar cleansing eco pads. These are fantastic. You just wash them with soap and water. You can also throw them in the laundry. I just wash mine with soap and water after I take my makeup off, and they are so good. And I've saved so much waste and money. So everybody gets these. And then you're also going to get the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. And I have videos in Secret Makeup Handbook that show you how to use these particular products. And it's just really important that you have some really good for you, non-abrasive cleansing products to take your makeup off. Okay, so we start with that. Then we've got tools. And do we ever have tools? They're so good, because the tools make a difference. And when you don't have the right tools, it can just be more frustrating than it needs to be. So let's start with a sharpener. I don't even understand the amount of times that I've had to help somebody with their eyeliner pencil. And I'm like, have you sharpened it? And they're like, it sharpens? I'm like, yes, it does. And then they're like, what kind of sharpener do I need? And I'm like, not the one you use for your pencils in school. Right? So everybody's going to get a sharpener. The dual-ended ones are really great, because if you have those chubby pencils, there's a big hole for that. And then if you have the regular size pencils, there's one for that. So you have sharpener. Tweezer Man tweezers, which Tweezer Man tweezers, which in my opinion are the best out there. I've had my tweezers for like 15 years. They don't dull. They just keep gripping those brow hairs like magic, and they're fantastic. So everybody needs a really good sustainable pair of tweezers that you're going to be able to use like forever, ever. Eyelash curler. They can be scary. Just because you have the tools doesn't mean you need to use all the tools, right? I'm going to show you and teach your teens how to do these things. But most importantly, I need you to have it so that when you're ready to use it, you can get down. Okay. So we have the lash curler. Cuticle scissors. Listen, cuticle scissors you can use for a whole lot of things, but the thing that is most important of why I include this is because often when our eyebrows are not being very kind, when we're trying to maybe fill them in or just like put some brow gel in there, we're like, they're just being a little funny. And it's because they're just a little longer than you want them to be. And if you just could give them a little trim, suddenly your brows look more groomed, your face looks more framed, everything's in its perfect position. Cuticle scissors are the answer for that. So you get those. Brushes. Oh, do we have brushes? Do we have brushes? We start with a beauty sponge, and it has a case so that you don't have it just like falling around your makeup bag, getting all grubby and gross. So you get a makeup sponge. You get a slew of brushes. You need some various size powder brushes for various things. And then you also need some various eyeshadow brushes. So we have brushes. We have a lot of eyeliner options. I, in a recent video, told you like more isn't more. And that is true. And I stand by that 100%. What I also need you to understand, though, is that when it comes to learning about makeup, you are also learning which mediums work for you. So like in art, it's like knowing if you like pencil drawing, or if you like oil painting, or if you like clay, or if you like watercolor, right? All of those mediums, all of those types are going to be different. And based on what feels good to you, you're going to like gel and be in harmony with a different one. So I need you to have options so that you can play around to figure out what fits, right? To figure out what's best for you. And so because of that, I'm giving you some options to get you started. When it comes to those options, let's begin with eyeliner. I need everybody to have a liquid black eyeliner so that you can know whether or not you like it, so that you can give it a try. And if you want to have a liquid eyeliner life, you can get started with one that is going to be friendlier compared to some of the other ones out there. Eye pencils, eyeliner pencils, black and purple. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, everybody's like, purple? Let me tell you, purple is like a more interesting brown. So if you were thinking like, ooh, brown, I mean, I feel like black is really intense, but let's do like a brown. Listen, brown is often super boring. And there are some, I love a good brown, but a purple is a lot more interesting. It works with a lot more different eye colors, and it looks pretty on everybody. So again, options, okay? And because you have your pencils and you have your sharpener, like you're good to go. Let's move into some brow products. You're going to get a brow pencil. It will be based on your color brows, so don't worry about that. That's another thing. Everything that's included here will work on every skin type. Skin tone. That was super important to me because there's a reason that you're not going to see a lot of color cosmetics in here. You're not seeing foundations, concealers, blush colors, eyeshadow. Those are so much more specific to your likes and dislikes and your skin tones, that those are the things that our students are going to practice with and like start to explore on their own. Those are the places where they're going to have fun shopping and figuring out what they like and what they don't like. And I'm going to teach them how to do that, teach them how to make returns and all that jazz. Okay. But brows, you're going to have a brow product to get started. A brow pencil, you have a clear brow gel just to hold everything in place. You have a white eyeliner pencil. Eyeliner pencil in white can be used for a slew of things. This in particular, though, is because when you're trying to help actually like tweeze your own brows, if you use a pencil to sketch out the like arch of your brow, you can see exactly which hairs to tweeze. So got that for everybody. And then we have an eyeshadow primer, because man, it's no good to take all the time to put your eyeshadow on just for it to fade away because you didn't prime properly. Mascaras. Everybody needs to know if they like a wet formula mascara or a dry formula mascara. And I go through this all the time with people and they're like, I'm sorry, there are two types. Where is this in the store? That's not how it works. I'm just telling you, our approach to mascara is that there are some formulas that are more wet, inky, glossy, like blink too fast, you're getting it everywhere. And some people love that. And then there are some formulas that are much more dry. They're just like, you can see it's like super defined on the bristles. It strokes through your lashes and then stays. And you're like, did anything even happen? Because you didn't feel the transfer, but you're like, oh my gosh, it's magical. It's gorgeous. And it's dried in like 5 seconds. How do you know which one you like unless you tried them both? Okay, so I'm gonna get those. I constantly talk about the need to mark when it's time to throw out your mascara. So the trick I show is with washi tape and a Sharpie. So you need to get those as well. And a couple more items in here. Translucent powder is good for everybody. So you need a really good translucent powder. So I got you one of those. I got everybody an eyeshadow stick to get started. It's a color that's going to look pretty on everybody. So you got one of those. And then a sweet little gloss that's going to look super, super pretty, real chill, not too intense, not too over the top. Perfect on everybody. And your bag. You know, just a few things to get you started. Y'all, I am pumped. Like, there's so much stuff. And it's not about the quantity of stuff. It's about knowing that you are going to be fully prepared for any kind of look you want to do, for any kind of exploration of color and textures and styles that you want to discover. I am so excited for all of our students to be able to have the tools they need to have a really exceptional experience with makeup, and it is going to be epic. So if you haven't already, you want to get on the wait list so that you can get notified the moment that doors open. You're going to go to bit.ly bit.ly/the Academy waitlist so that you can hop on the waitlist. If you're hearing this already and you're like, I just like need more, I need to know more. Great. You can actually just go check out the Academy. Like the website's up and ready to go. You can't purchase, you can't enroll right now because it's not open yet, but you can go read up on the entire experience and what you can expect by going to 85beauty.com/the Academy. And I will see you all in a really short time. I will be back super soon. On the next video, we will talk more. And as always, stay fabulous. Bye, y'all.